Hey you guys, this is a super chill, either evening flow or just like a general relaxing, chill flow. I'm so excited for this because I need to just like relax a little bit. Don't we all? So go ahead, get comfy, get cozy, and we are going to get started. So I want you to start in just like a very comfortable seat. Relax the hands on the knees, and go ahead and drop the head over to the right. And then gently roll it on to the left side. Pausing here for a moment. Taking a nice deep breath. And then just start to roll from side to side. Ooh, this feels so good. Just relaxing the shoulders. Getting rid of any tension or tightness that you may be feeling in the neck and the shoulder area. Just do this a couple times at your own pace. The neck and shoulders are like just a really tight area for a lot of people, so this can feel really, really good. It's a perfect stretch to just sort of unwind and relax. And then we'll come back to center. We're going to do a few shoulder rolls, so just kind of rolling the shoulders up and into the back. And again, you can do this at your own pace too. Just keep breathing, maybe even close the eyes. Very good. Go ahead and do that one more time. And then shake the shoulders out a little bit. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together and let your knees just open naturally. And sit nice and tall. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, slowly lean forward, coming into a cobbler fold. And your hands can either stay here on your ankles, or if you'd like, you can start to walk the hands forward. Relaxing the hips here if you're kind of tensing them up a little bit. Soften the shoulders and soften the jaw, the muscles of the face. Just finding a little stillness here, slowing down your breath. So good. Start to walk those hands back up. Man, sometimes just finding like some stillness in the body is like exactly what we need, especially after a busy day. So we're gonna keep our left foot kind of hugged in, and we're gonna come into half of a wide straddle. So the right leg is going to go out, and the toes, they don't need to be like super flexed, but just the toes are pointed up. Sit nice and tall again, and then from here, start to walk the hands forward. We're going to start to get a stretch in that inner thigh and the hip flexor. If you have either a yoga block handy or a pillow and you want to kind of like find something to rest on, go ahead and do that. That might feel nice. I'll show you what I mean. If it's kind of like too deep for you to go like all the way down, you can just use this to like rest your forehead. Or like I said, if you have a pillow, just to kind of relax here in the stretch. We'll be here for just a couple more breaths. And then start to make your way back up. We're going to kind of shift the hips into a seated tree. So I'm kind of facing like the corner, like the top corner of my yoga mat now, but I'm in like a tree position. So my right leg is straight in front of me, but that left knee is still bent and like the foot is coming into the inner thigh. And then from here, sweep the arms up, reach nice and tall, and then we'll fold forward over that right leg. And again, this is another one where you can use that block if you need a little extra lift, or if you have a pillow even, that'd be really lovely too. And I want you to just close the eyes or soften the gaze. Instead of thinking like you need to push or force yourself into the stretch, I want you to just let your body soften into it. This is, like I said, this is a super chill class. Allow your body to just soften and relax into all of these poses that we do. And then slowly make your way up. From here, we're going to do a gentle twist to the right. So just rotate the body around. The legs stay exactly the same, and this is just a gentle twist for the spine. And then come back to center. Now this next pose is called Rock the Baby. That's what I call it. I actually don't know what the name of this pose is. But we're basically going to grab that left leg, and specifically the shin. We're going to kind of rock that part of our body like a baby. And now if it is impossible for you to get into this position where your knee and your foot are kind of cradled into your arm, you can just go ahead and use your hands to support the leg. But ultimately we want to be feeling a little bit of a stretch in the hips, and then you just kind of rock back and forth. Very good. From here, we're going to go ahead and place that leg all the way across. So we're going to come into cow face legs. Okay, so we're going to cross that left knee over, and then we're going to hug in the right foot. So we're kind of stacking our knees. If you're able to, I'm going to turn so you can see me from the front. And again, if this is a little bit too difficult for you to get into or feels too intense, totally okay. This is an intense pose to get into. So you can just continue to kind of open it until you're in a position that you feel a stretch, but it's not too intense. All right? So listen to your body there. If you're able to fully stack those knees, go ahead and find your position here. So you're in a seated position. And then from here, we're going to take our left arm up overhead, bend the elbow, and kind of reach onto our back. Right hand is going to come behind the back. And you're going to try to reach for your fingertips. And again, it is totally okay if your fingers and your hands are not even close. I am not close to touching on this side, and that's okay. You should be feeling a stretch in the shoulders no matter what, and that is what we are going for. So go ahead and close the eyes. Just take a couple deep breaths in our full cow face pose. Go ahead and relax the arms. Shake them out a little bit, and then uncross the legs, and we'll just meet back in a cobbler's pose. Great job. There were some deep stretches there, and that's the beautiful thing about yoga is we can adjust and modify all of these poses to work with our bodies exactly as we are. All right, so let's go ahead and do this on the other side now. So this time we're going to keep the right foot kind of tucked in. And extend the left leg out into half of a wide straddle. From here, we're gonna lengthen the spine and then just start to walk the hands forward. And so just like on the other side, if you have a pillow or you wanna use a block for a little extra support, please go ahead and grab that. I want you to feel as comfortable, like I want you to feel a stretch, but this isn't about maxing out the stretch. This is about softening into the poses. It's about slowing down our body, slowing down our breath, which is so good for our nervous system, and it helps calm our nervous system. So go ahead and breathe here. And start to find your way back up to a straight spine. From here, we're going to kind of rotate the hips. So now I'm facing the back corner of my mat in a seated tree. My left foot is straight out in front of me. And take a big breath, sweep the arms up, and then from here, fold forward. Using your block or a pillow if you would like a little extra support here. Notice if there's any parts of your body that are starting to tense up or tighten up, and see if you can soften those parts. Sometimes when we stop resisting and stop tensing up, we actually have more space to melt into the pose. And then slowly come back up to a straight spine. So good. Go ahead and twist to the left. And then come back to center. We're going to rock the baby. So go ahead and put the foot kind of like right in the elbow area and the crease of the arm, and the knee on the other side. Using the hands, if that feels too intense, just kind of cradle your shin. And then from here, we're just gonna rock the baby side to side. The goal here is to just start to feel a stretch in the hips area, and no matter what the pose itself looks like, as long as you're feeling that stretch and it feels good, it doesn't hurt, you're doing it right. That's perfect. And then we're gonna come into our cow face legs. So you're gonna cross that right leg over and then tuck that left foot in. So you're stacking the knees the best you can, or finding a variation, just kind of widening the knees until you're at that sweet spot for your body. And then from here, the right arm is gonna reach up to the sky. Bend the elbow so you're reaching onto your back, and then your left hand is gonna kind of come up from behind. Cow face pose. See if you can breathe a little bit deeper here. I usually find that for most people, one side is a little bit more flexible than the other side, and that's okay, and that's normal. And then go ahead and release those arms, shake them out a little bit, release the legs, maybe kind of rock those knees side to side a little bit. And we are going to end in one of my all-time favorite poses, which is legs up the wall. So go ahead and find your way to a wall. Now, if you don't have a wall space available, you can just lie on your back and lift your legs up like this. But I strongly encourage you to find a space because this is so lovely. So you're going to scooch your hips all the way to the wall. And then from here, you're going to kind of swing your legs up. And you might need to kind of scooch your booty down a little bit so that your hips are resting against the wall. Your legs are just straight up. And then let your arms just relax down by the side. Go ahead and close your eyes. And just take a nice deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And I want you to soften every muscle in your body. Relax the muscles of your face. Relax your jaw. Soften your shoulders. Relax your arms and your fingers. Soften your belly. And notice how your belly just gently rises up and down with each breath. Relax your hips. Relax your legs and soften your kneecaps. Relax your feet and your toes. Please stay here as long as you would like. I hope you are feeling so chill, and I can't wait to see you here next time.